Hello, people of the interwebs! Welcome back to my Let's Play of Muppet Monster Adventure Blind for RGOGNOCA, a really good old game no one cares about. We've cleared half the game, sort of, but the other stuff is gonna happen off screen. So, we apparently have just reached the village. Somehow I thought we did that a while ago, but I guess not. Wait a second. I'm just realizing. Oh wait, no, red means it's not available. Okay. For some reason I thought never mind. So yes. So Croclahoma. You know, I had a thought. So the game's layout is pretty obvious, right? 3 platforming levels and then a boss. And they're all grouped by theme. And that's fine and good, but it doesn't really feel like we're going anywhere. Like, even though the themes are distinct. Ooh. Hello, what are you? Are you important? Vacancy. Interesting. Anyway. If that doesn't look like a Nork, I don't know what does. Anyway. Okay, yes, I'm out of health. I need health. No, come here. Come here. Anyway, even though each group of levels is themed, it doesn't really feel like we're like traveling along a journey in the way Spyro did. Because Spyro at least showed us progressing. Whereas with this, we just teleport back to the hub world and then, or back to the hub and then to wherever throughout the whole game. Because, like, obviously Spyro was actually structured very similarly, just with the addition of flight levels. 3 platforming levels, a flight level, and a boss level. But every time you moved onto a new theme, you, like, transported to a different hub, which made it feel like progression. Again, ultimately, it's just a matter of... This game isn't bad, but Spyro did it better years ago. Years prior, I should say. Anyway, I am wondering how we get up there. I'm guessing it's obviously that. So, whenever we reach that... Now, oh hey, look! More bullets with eyeballs. I'm not sure what my upstairs neighbor's doing. But... Seriously, I'm not sure what they're doing. It's 3:30 a.m. But, anyway. La-di-da. La-di-da. So... In the last episode, I massively failed at a race. And I kind of feel the need to explain myself because I don't think the speed up really demonstrated what the problem was. So obviously, because it was a race, I was holding the run button. And the thing about the run button is, you don't have to be pointing in a direction on the D-pad when you're running. And because it's not a face button, you don't even do it for like the tactile feeling. It's more like it's like holding down the trigger button in a shooter, which I don't love shooters, but I've played enough to know the principle. And so I don't feel the need to like grip the controller with my thumbs with this thing. So what happens is I'm charging and I'm just kind of tapping left and right and steering. Now there are a couple problems when you introduce jumping to this, because when you jump, when you jump, the camera kind of locks, but the moment you touch the ground, suddenly the camera swings around to right behind you if you are holding the run button. And while that's not, like, terrible here, in like a open setting like this, when you're jumping along small platforms, the tiniest mix-up to your direction can seriously throw you off. And that was what was happening. Is that like I was getting constantly thrown off by the camera suddenly jumping back and forth because I was just because of how the run and jump mechanic works. So it wasn't entirely my fault. It was partly still a skill issue, but I feel the need to defend myself here. And also, running is very slippy. It really doesn't feel like charging in Spyro. You feel a lot less control over where you're going when you run. I don't think it translates to video very well. But if you played it, you would understand, I think. I'm pretty sure. Huh, didn't think that would actually work. I don't think that was a wall glide like you get in Spyro. I think that was just the game approximating. Okay. So I'm seeing buildings, okay? I'm seeing houses. And that reminds me of the church. And we have to remember the game is not above secrets with no clues. Again, there is a reason for this. It's not a good reason, but it's a reason. No, why do you... Okay, here's another thing. When you reach the end of a track along which you can use the Cur Monster strength ability, you are taken out of this power-up automatically. But if you're not at the end of a track, when you stop, you have to physically press the button again to disengage. So that can be a little confusing. Oh, and here the game just expects you. Okay, this wasn't even a secret. This was just what you're supposed to do. I guess having a building with a door that doesn't open and broken stained glass windows is kind of a hint to the church. I still don't like it. Because, again, Lord Arcantos, not sure if that's how I pronounce your name, sir, or whoever. Okay, that's another issue I have that has nothing to do with games at all. I wish there was a non-binary honorific, you know? Like we have sir, we have ma'am. We don't have any gender-neutral equivalent in English. I also think it's a problem that we don't have a gender-neutral singular pronoun, but as someone who likes using honorifics, I wish there was a gender-neutral one. But anyway, Lord Arcantos told me something. I'm not going to spoil it, and I don't encourage you to check the comments of my videos for it, because... Oh, sorry. It'll anger you a lot more if you don't see it coming when I show it to you. I feel slightly cheated for the anger that I'm not going to have because I know it's coming. But, what you got for me, Pepe?
Watch out, watch out! There are some dangerous water currents around here, okay? So pay attention while you're in the water. Otherwise, you could be swept away to someplace other than here, okay?
Okay. We've already heard that, but I guess they're just telling us that that mechanic is back? I guess? Yes. Okay. Oh, that's obviously a ghost race. But, well, anyway, the thing I was just talking about, we'll get to that when we get to it. But, okay, so hold up. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna need to use Miss Piggy at some point, and that actually literally means I cannot dive in this level, even when there is deep water. Interesting. That's kind of neat. It's like Robin has to equip 3 specific medals every time he jumps into the portal. something establishing that would have been nice, but I like the concept there. I appreciate the vision. Always check the waterfall. I have learned my lesson. Is this a new track? Or have I just forgotten something? Probably just forgotten. The Snowbrain text you won't remember either because it'll be even further in the future, but if you have thoughts, share them. Oh, what was the point of that fire back there? Also, I'm doing this on purpose. Because there's always something downriver. Wait a minute. I can't... Am I stuck? No. This isn't a strong current, it's a weak current. Then what was the point? What was the point of Pepe's warning? Anyway, let's do this.
Ready or not, time to play hide and seek again.
Right. To hit it. Can do it. I can't do it. I did it!
Way to go, okay? Hey, you give him the Muppet token, okay?
I'm actually kind of proud of myself for that one. Okay, so we're off to a good start here. Again, I do like this game. It's just... I played a better version years ago. That's my bad. I don't trust walls anymore. And see, that's the problem with that design philosophy. If you show us that any wall could be fake, we will not trust any wall. I guess it's not valid considering what they were going for, but again, we'll get to that when we get to it. Probably not for a while, sadly. Health! Ha! How do I... Okay, so now there's 2 barriers. 3 that have been closed. Which one do you open? That one. Which one is that one? Ah, I see. What you got for me, Pepe?
Stuck? Try pushing a block around again.
I'm not sure what's more annoying. The fact that they think I need that tip now, or the fact that this is the first time we've gotten that tip even though pushing blocks around has been a fundamental mechanic throughout most of the game.
Heave-ho! Heave-ho!
Hola.
Heave-ho!
So this level is a hit. This game has been hit or miss. This one's a hit, I think.
Hola.
Unless it does something stupid, which it still has time to do. I'm not eliminating the possibility. See, that's the really annoying thing is, I can't trust this game. That's the part that's just aggravation. I wish I could trust this game. Oh, okay, that gate never opens. So Pepe's warning was completely pointless. This game is far too casual about lying to me. You know? You understand what I'm getting at? Because, like... Also, from what I'm hearing of this music, it is way too bouncy for this level. Oh, we have a minigame? No, we do not. We got unique enemies that don't give off evil energy for no established reason. Got a barrel. That's probably part of the upcoming minigame. I'm assuming there's a minigame.
If you're stuck, try finding hidden switches, okay?
Do I need a power up? Oh, wait. No. Okay, so this is interactable, so it clearly means something. Oh, right, I opened that drawbridge. Okay, that was a weird interaction. Oh, ow. Okay, lock in. Oh, now you give evil energy. And yes. Okay. Anyways, I was saying, I can't trust this game to not do something dumb in any given level. And that's, I think, its biggest failing, is the fact that there is no establishment of trust between the player and the game. It's a weird thing to, like, say it like that, but you know what I mean, right? Also, what is with this fire? I don't understand what that's supposed to be. I could use some more health. Another barrel. Okay, now I think that's going to be part of a minigame. Well, this is interesting. Why are they chasing each other around? See, something I love, and it happens in Spyro, coincidentally, is when the enemy monsters have actions and interactions that have nothing to do with the player character. like when they interact with each other or the environment entirely of their own accord. It makes them feel a lot more alive. However, I question this interaction because they're constantly switching on each other. Like, there are enemies who chase other enemies in certain set pieces in Spyro, but it makes sense. These two, one should be afraid of the other. One's a monster pumpkin, the other has a scythe. Why are they constantly switching? That doesn't make any sense. I can understand the monster being afraid of the farmer with the scythe because scythe. I can understand the farmer being afraid of the monster because monster. But why are they switching at random? That doesn't add up. I'm sorry if that is something really stupid to get asinine about, but... It bothered me. I'm sorry. Anyway, we should be just about done. I haven't forgotten that gate from a while back. Don't know where that is, but I guess we'll find out. Okay. Health! Health! Gimme! Gimme, gimme, gimme! Thank you. Okay, now they're hiding things behind corners, which... very Spyro. Whoops, 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 whoops. This level's been going for a while. You will not get me today, sir. I know I complained about how slippy the run controls are, so I should probably be more sparing with my use of it, but honestly, they do work. Okay, I think I'm going to grab Beaker first. Bye, Beaker. Hope you land safely. It's a reference to one of the worst PS1 games I've ever played. If you know, you know. I'll probably play it on the channel at some point. Anyway, what is in here? I saw Pepe, but I am curious. How much more of this level is going to level? I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid of me. Okay, it's definitely meant to be gotten from here. Aha! That's the level exit. We've missed things. Interesting.
Everybody, vamonos! Get your feet wet, okay?
Water things? Those are clearly barrels, sir. but I'll do it. Oh, there's no arrow this time. Okay. Okay, game. All right. I have to find them. I know I saw 4 of them. This is interesting. The lack of arrows is... I like it. Is there one over here? Yes. I'm pressing the button. Okay. Probably ran past one when I was going for the one I knew was here. Yes. Yes. I like this. I like the less railroaded. What was that? I don't know what that flash was, but I did it.
You did it. So go get your Muppet token, okay?
Thank you, Pepe. I think that was all the Muppet tokens. Yes. Okay. So, question. That gate that I had to pass up on earlier. Is the switch for that hidden behind a fake wall? That's my fear right now. This video is going to be a little bit long, but that's okay. I did go off on some tangents. Oh, how did I miss this? Okay, let's go back to that gate. If I can find it. Wait, hold up. Nope, that was nothing. There are no fast currents that sweep you away in this level, so why was that hint there? Okay. Now, let's go find that gate again. I'm just not realizing these tipped over things are wagons. I did not understand what these were. Now I understand why they're tipped over and kind of why they're on fire? Question mark? Yeah, from what little I'm hearing of the music, this is a time when I'm very glad that I can barely hear the music. Ah! I didn't see the Miss Piggy thing popped up. Okay. That was just me being dumb. I was just so used to switches.
Congratulations! You have collected enough evil energy to open the next level, okay?
Was that everything? Yes. Okay. This was a good level. Thumbs up.
Hola.
Wow!
Hola.
Okay, you had a right to see that. Alrighty. Well, this video's gone long enough. So, there's a lot of content left here. We've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. That's 8 more platforming levels. The bosses I always lump in with the platforming level, because they're short and dumb. But yeah, I'm actually kind of amazed this game has enough content to keep the series going this long. And, you know, I did like this. I liked this level. This specific level, good stuff. Even if it did have some nonsense. Maybe it wasn't really any better. Maybe I'm just in a better mood. Anyway, either way, thank you so very much for watching if you did. I really do appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you next time.